Hello and welcome. We're going to have an initial look at using the journal import template for Sage X3. This template will allow you to create your journals in Excel and import them directly into Sage X3. So let's get started. This spreadsheet has two main sections. First one, as you're aware, in Sage X3 you have a header. So this highlighted part is your header details. And at the bottom, these are your line details. The most interesting thing about this import template is it validates all your values as you type along or create your details. So this validation status gets updated as soon as you add details to your header. So first, it's saying no site selected. So we'll go to the site box, select a site. Next, it's saying no accounting date. We'll give it an accounting date. So today, journal currency not selected. So we will say GBP. The transaction type is already defaulted, STDCO. We will give it a description and a reference. So description and reference fields are not compulsory, so it will not complain. Now we're ready to go create the detail section, which are our lines. So if I go into the first line, I can select a GL code and it brings back details relevant to this GL code. The way we have configured this spreadsheet is we have made the line description compulsory. If you look at the end of this, it says incorrect amount, missing tax code, line description is compulsory. So as we are typing along, this is updating and validating our details. So let's get started. So we'll give it a line description. Amount, we'll say 100 debit, then a tax code. I will pick it up from the list. Go to the next line. I will say another GL code, brings back the detail. I will say line 2. Go to the next box and I'll say 100 credit. Select a tax code. And now I'm out of lines. So I will go on the top and say insert lines. It says how many do you want to add? I will say 5. Press enter. This will add my 5 lines. I can decide to go below and select any line and select any GL code, and it will bring back the details relevant to that one. So line 3, 10 debit. This GL account is not subjected to tax, so it's not asking for a GL tax code. It says currency does not match the journal currency, so we have picked a Euro bank account, so we can't use it in a GBP journal. So we'll switch this around to a UK bank account. There we go, and it's happy now. Next, we'll go add a control account. So I will add my control account here. And you will notice it's highlighted the business partner field. When you do a journal to a control account, Sage requires a business partner to be specified. So as always, we'll add line description. Select our business partner. So GB 001. Then we'll go specify debit credit amount. I will intentionally make it wrong. And if you notice on top, it says 90 difference. The total debits are 110. The total credits are minus 200. And there's a difference of 90. Even though we have no issues on the line, the journal still does not balance. As you see, the description is not fully showing. So I can say resize columns. And it will resize my columns so I can read the descriptions or errors correctly. We go down here, I'll say 10, now it's happy. Total debits, total credits, difference is 0. Now I can decide to push this into Sage X3. To do this, I will say export journal on the top right. When I press this, it will say system will remove all blank lines before starting a journal export. Do you want to continue? This will clean up any missed lines in my journal. I will say yes. and I have not given my template a username and password for Sage X3, so I can specify it here. This is also useful if you have forgotten or changed your password and forgotten to update your spreadsheet. Press OK. And here we go. It's come back. The journal process was completed. Here's our journal number. I can press OK. The journal number is also copied on top here in the document number. I can copy it. Now I can go into Sage, go to my financials, journal entry, STDCO, type in my journal number, select it, and you can see it's here. It's imported as a temporary journal. You can always make it final here. If I scroll down, here's my description that I added. It puts the user's name from your Excel spreadsheet into the source document so you know who's been creating it. Scroll down, your reference details are here. All the GL account details are here as specified. If I scroll to the right, all my tax codes that were specified, all the descriptions that were specified are loaded into the journal. If we had selected any dimension values, they would be populated here as well. And that's the basic use of your journal import template. And thank you very much.